like a boss.
Yo, what up? This is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0. So today's video, we're gonna be talking about why do men get bored of relationships? Why do men get bored of their girlfriends? Why do men get bored of the women that they love? All right. And I get this question asked very often, and ironically, that's a question that I asked myself before. We believe that things make sense. You know, that of course you're gonna love someone who loved you and who's always be there for you. It only makes sense. But you gotta realize that making sense is only for people who are logical, for people who think without emotions. You have this misconception that showing attention, showing how much you value him, being the different girl that would never hurt him, makes the guy chase. It makes the guy stay interested. No, quite the contrary. What happens is that tends to push him away, right? Men want a challenge. It's not that men want a bitch. No, they want they want to feel like they worked for you and they won you over consistently throughout the relationship. So for the most part, if you're noticing that you consistently have to, if you're noticing that you're always validating your guy, you're always there for your guy, you're very consistent. You know, you're the girl that's always there for him. You show him how much you love him. You always text him back. You always text him in the morning. You send him a good night text. You know, you're always fucking there, right? For the most part, he's gonna lose interest. He's gonna get bored. He may not tell you, but you're gonna notice in his subtle behavior. He's a little bit more busy. He's a little bit less enthusiastic. Look, I remember there's one girl who used to visit me a lot from some place. I can't tell you where because then she'll know who that is, right? I can't do that again. And fucking fine, she was smoking hot, man, like hot as fuck, right? And she would visit me. Nice personality. But after like one day, I was like, you know what? This chick needs to go. She needs to go back to where the hell she came from because she was around me all the time, right? And she just showing too much interest and shit, you know, sucking my dick too much, you know, said no one ever, right? But seriously though, like she was pouring too much emotion onto me. And it made me lose interest, right? Until she left. And then I was like, fuck, I miss her. See what I'm saying? So what you have to do is most women don't know about the concept of the hot and cold, of that delicate balance, push-pull, you know? And so they believe that if they're always there, if they become that perfect girlfriend, right? That the guy's gonna love them. No, a guy wants a challenge. A guy wants to feel a little insecure from time to time. A guy likes to feel that he may lose you from time to time. You might say, why? That's bullshit. No. Because the reason why when you play video games, the reason why when you amp up the difficulty level, you're saying that you're gonna lose more. And you like that. Because the game becomes more interesting, more dynamic. There's less predictable. And that's a big part right there. You become very predictable. When you're always there for the guy can predict you. And you don't respect whatever you could predict. You know? You respect the unpredictable. We respect nature. We respect life. Because we don't know what might come to us tomorrow. So with your kids, you gotta start being more unpredictable, less consistent, simply to overcompensate for your natural tendency to always be there. This is just an overcompensation. It's not that you're gonna be a bitch, but if you're too nice, if you're always there for your guy, if you're always texting him, be less consistent in that part, right? So if you're always hot, from time to time be a little bit more cold. When you're texting him, remove the LOLs and ha-has. Be less enthusiastic when you're around them. Even though you feel you don't want to do that because you're afraid of showing this interest, you know, you're afraid of showing him that you backing away. Don't do it. I mean, do it. I'm telling you because he's going to be curious why you acting this way. You know, it's in your absence that a guy begins to idealize you, to fantasize about you, to create an image that's enhanced. But if you're always there, if you're always giving him the constant validation, his ego is not gonna become obsessed about you. He's only going to regain interest once he feels like he's gonna lose you. But that doesn't mean you have to take a complete step back. You could just take subtle step backs, like the ones we talked about. Subtle. Be less enthusiastic, less happier. Just choose days from time to time to do that. And even include more competition. Talk about how you have a male friend. Talk about how you hanged out with a guy friend, and he says, "Who the guy?" And you just tell him it's some dude and he's gay, you know, like shit like that, right? But you wanna find ways to create some jealousy, to tease him a little bit, right? Because if you just think that it's all about positive emotions, you're wrong. It's all about some negative emotions. It's about that polarity that life brings to you. Because you're not that girl who you're trying to portray. You're a little darker than that. You're a little more fucked up than that. There's something in you that you just don't want to show. But I know who you are deep inside. I know that evil girl that's trying, that just wants to come out. But it can't come out because you don't want to be that. You don't want to be a mean girl. But you are that mean girl. And you're also that nice girl. You just compartmentalize yourself because you want to get a certain outcome. Anyway, this is Alex from mindforattraction.org. That's it, right? Deuces, motherfuckers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you can read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.